All right, the footballing sector in Nigeria problem has gone beyond imagination, and this thing don't they give us a lot of headache. Now we are seeing our under 17 not going for the World Cup, under 20 no World Cup, the Super Eagles no World Cup, and then the Super Falcon have crashed out of this edition of the WAFCON, are going through the long route before they can even see themselves playing in the World Cup. Official,
Yeah,
at your side.
I do.
What thing they happen to us?
Tough. You see, if head no go, tail go follow now. You understand?
This problem is coming too much.
So, you see, boy, problem D. Problem D. You know why I say problem D? At the time, in Nigerian football, all sectors were working.
Yes.
So one sector now feed the ginger the rest to put up a fight.
Motivate them, yeah.
Yes. Okay, now there was a time the monies coming to the Super Falcons. We say I go ginger Super Eagles to win their own competition. So I then say go receive dollars. Yeah. That one don't ginger them enough. Good. There was a time the Super Eagles were playing so well that served as a morale booster for the under 17 to play and know that play very well. Now there's a future in the Super Eagles. You understand? Yeah. There was a time under 20 are setting a good example for the under 17. Yeah. But now under 20 is not even setting a good example for the under 17. The Super Eagles
no set example for under
23 is not even setting a good example for the under 20. Then the Super Eagles is not even setting a good example for the under 23. You come Flamingos is not even setting a good example for the Falconet. Yeah. You know, and the Falcons are not even setting a good example for the Falconet. Yeah. So nothing is really working now. The problem now is under 17 World Cup will no go, under 20 will no go. Female ones, nothing. Now the Super Falcons now we are looking like a long route. And the reason why I'm even saying technically we are out is those kind of long route, but you can't you can't sit down and predict where it will eventually go for you. That one get that spirit on its own. Like the long route of that's all these intercontinental playoffs. Yeah. It has not necessarily bigger names win. No. That is one. Not necessarily the bigger team win. Because you are not used to finding yourself in that situation. So when last Super Falcons play playoff, for example, now, when last we play playoffs that we went through this route, they are not used to this process. That is one. And that's one of the things that made the Super Eagles not qualify. We are not used to playing playoffs. We are used to going through the normal route.
Yeah. Qualify easily.
So there is no sector of football that is working. I saw a comment on somebody's post when the Super Falcons crashed out. He said he was refreshing the NFF page to see that maybe any member of the NFF has resigned. I'll give you a typical example now. Switzerland, they fell short in the World Cup. Probably they didn't reach their target. The coach resigned. Italy, they didn't qualify for the World Cups. The coach resigned. They employed new coaching crew. The technical staffs, they call new technical staffs. The technical staffs now wanted a coach. They wanted Pillow. Yeah. Because the federation said no. They resigned.
Yeah. Those are people that know what they are doing.
I'm going somewhere now.
Okay.
I can call about 4 or 5 nations that after the World Cup, because they did not meet their target, they automatically resigned.
On their own.
But this set of NFF and the NSC that we have, that they wants to come outside and still print billboards and tell you that vote me for the second time, I will make sure you qualify.
They're already doing it now.
So now qualification has turned to a campaigning chip for us that vote us. We will make sure that we qualify for the World Cup.
Something we normally do easily.
Which is a normal thing that we are not supposed to be up here and praising a federation for. Yeah. And this is it. This is what they call say no. If you put workings, if you put effort,
it will show. It will show.
Working go show. Our football is slowly dying down from the Noga games, from the grassroots football, from the under 17. Do you know based on this whole process, we nearly even kill a talent in Zadok Johanna. Because this is a process now. Okay, now a system that could not pick a Zadok Johanna to the under 17, and this same set of under 17 that they eventually took could not win anything.
Thank God to you, Allah.
So a Brighton saw a potential.
Yeah,
he knows that we did not harness.
No, AIK in Sweden first saw a potential before Brighton, and person where they our own hand here will not see him.
So the problem now first, because we have to talk about the problem and we have to talk about the solution. The first problem is our recruitment process into the heads of our footballing sector. That's why I say when the head sometimes is faulty, I think I'll tilt towards AY.
Once the
AY
foundation
side.
is destroyed, nothing the righteous
Because
can do.
I look at the personnel we have and I try to check the NSC and the NFF
Mm.
and I try to pinpoint one brilliant mind we have in those
There is
offices.
none.
Like
There is
a
none.
brilliant mind we don't
There is
have.
none.
There was a certain time my colleague Ugochukwu sold me a name.
Mm.
Sold me that time a certain Shehu Diko. I remember because before that I never knew him. Ugochukwu, I don't ever forgive you. I'm sure you watch this video. He sold me that name. See, Shehu Diko, he did so much for the NBA. He's coming, NSC. See him now. Before you know, true.
He will do everything.
True to that time, I think our president Tinubu signed a PSG fund. He said, you see, he's working. I said, I mean, this man go work through. Gochuku sold me Shehu Diko. So Gochuku sold me a Shehu Diko. So like I said, in that office now, I've not seen a brilliant mind.
There's none of them.
So one of the problems we are having that is slowly draining down into our under 17, our all aspect of football, is the minds that we put into those offices. Maybe the glass house, is it still glass? The glass house and the NSC. There's no one single brilliant mind now. Okay, now, then aside from appointing brilliant mind now, sometimes it seems that office is even cursed. Because you look at, like this same Shehu Diko now, you look at his track record before you go into that office. Spot on. What he did for sports, what he did for football, in the MPFL and this and that. It was a good one. But what do you do immediately you step feet in that office?
Yeah.
You understand? That is the second thing. The third thing is we have politicized our football, our federation. We have politicized our footballing federation now. Look at the people coming into those offices. They are not people that genuinely love football. They are not people that probably they played football at a time. They are not people that we know them for supporting a particular club. They are not even club owners. They're just people that probably contested for a senatorial position, probably contested for a governorship position, a councillor, a minister. They campaigned for somebody. Then probably the president now entered and said, okay, how do we pay this person? Oh, yeah, you come here. Go ahead this place. Then the Shehu Dikos come and be under them. And this is where I blame the Shehu Dikos. When somebody is trying to spoil you, why don't you just resign?
Official. Now, in a system that has Shehu Diko that is not working, we have Usao that is not working.
That never worked.
We have Olakpade that is still not working.
That never worked. They never worked.
It's still not working. Then look at the technical crew of the sporting sector in Nigeria now. We have Austin Ekwafon, who has been in the system, who enjoyed the best of football during his playing time. And then you are not imparting anything at this level. Victor Ipeba, the likes.
That one is compromised.
You understand?
Victor Ipeba is compromised.
If we're talking about the political aspect of this thing now, we should also blame the ex-players that are enjoying the benefit of this football that are not doing well.
They can only do so little. The only thing I can blame the ex-players is for the fact that the positions.
We saw Samuel Eto'o facing the FAs of the Cameroon.
That is different. It's different. Do you know why I say it's different? Samuel Eto'o is technically the head. Eguavon is coming in as a committee member. A committee member is just like House of Rep and House of Senate. There's still a presiding. There's still a presiding officer. If Akpabio no say, hey, here we go. If you can see a House of Rep standing up and say he has something, they'll tell him to sit down. There's nothing he can do. So to an extent, I won't even come here to blame the likes of Eguavon. What if they are saying it and their voices are not heard?
Yeah.
There's nothing they can do about it. And whether I like it or not, it is a job for them too. It is a job for them too.
Sure.
And for them to at least be part of the whole situation is why they're even in that system. If Eguavon talks too much today and they sack Eguavon, do you think they will not bring Taribo West?
Of course,
they will look for another ex-player to put there. And they know that
they can control.
Yes, they need ex-players in that forum. That is why you see the likes of Eguavon, the little one that they can control. The only thing I have, the only problem I have is the ex-players now, because we are talking about the possible solutions now to try and eradicate and make sure that all these things come down to our football.
Yeah.
I think ex-players should take major role and they should come together. Our ex-players are not unified. I think we have said this countless times. They are never unified. You see that Mekelobi is saying something tomorrow. Kanu Wanko is saying another different thing today. JJ Okocha is doing adverts for them today. Taribo West is praying for somebody tomorrow. Is Kabashi for somebody. So they don't have a universal voice.
Yeah.
If they have a universal voice and drop a candidate that will contest, for example,
we will support
for an FA president.
Yeah.
We will support.
Definitely.
We will support. Even though we don't support, or a form of a form of rally, for example, or protest by these ex-players now. On numerous occasions, we find out we have seen different protests that we have gone. But at the end of the day, the protests not get heard. You know why? The people with the protest are not actually people that have voice. Imagine we are doing a protest against NFF now, and we have a Mikel Obi standing side by side with us. You know,
We'll
it is
go
a people
well.
don't get. It will get hit.
That's where I always have issue with the ex-players.
That's what I'm coming to
official,
now. So the moment Mikel Obi is standing with us, for example, in terms of protest, and we are seeing Taribo West, for example, you understand? In the other camp now, saying that this is the best thing. There's another different thing now. That is one. That is one. The second one is our grassroots head. Every state now, these ex-players too, they are touched. They are also affected by this. Every ex-players, we have ex-players from different states, Charles, from different states. How do they get NFF president elected into the office? It's from delegates of the FAs from each state. Musa Gusau knows how to reach each state delegate and probably give them something.
Now,
I'm going somewhere now.
They are corrupt
in a situation now where Benue State, for example, has numerous ex-players and it contests for the FF state, you understand, and is not corrupt. You have to give, for example, now an ex-player now contest and they not leave that position for political jobbers now and contest. We have Iwa is not here. If not, you go insult in shooting star in state FA chairman today now. You understand? So you imagine that we have different state FAs now.
Yeah, who are not corrupt.
Saying to these politicians no. Saying to them no. From the grassroots now. Do you think you will have a direction?
You are seeing this thing from a footballer perspective now. To them is a job for them.
It's money.
It's money for them.
It's money.
It's incentive.
So it's corruption.
So as long as the money keep coming, whatever wants to spoil it gets spoiled.
See,
You
Charles,
understand? Do you know that recently, sorry to cut you short. Recently, we saw Odegbami having a case with the NFF, taking them to court and all that. And no single S international back him up.
we'll go on back up. It took them to court
Nobody.
now. And the case still not get ahead because nobody eventually backed him.
A single tree cannot make a forest.
Nobody eventually backed him. I think the only thing this NFF has done that is good and we have applauded is Eric Show. And they nearly fumbled it. Or they are still fumbling it because they are still fumbling it.
Yeah.
They are still fumbling. And probably I was thinking maybe they thought and they hope it will fail.
Will fail, yeah.
Because even during his time like this now, there are many things that could have made him fail. From not paying players.
Well, you
understand? They were striking. They were on strike. They used to train during the playoffs and everything.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but you look past all those things, forgone the salary and did his job. Did his job to an extent.
Yeah.
To an extent. And now it is hard for them to sack him.
Because he's doing the right thing.
Because I felt that they felt that he will fail. So the only thing technically that I've done for us is what's it called? Is
they didn't do it for us officially. It backfires.
And one of the possible solutions
them,
now, one of the possible solutions too is also with the fans. You know, say me if I come here, I'd like apportion blame to everybody. You see, fans and media houses, we need to do better.
Yeah.
We need to do better. I can categorically tell you that we have many media houses that talk about football in Nigeria. But how many people are invested in what the NFL is doing?
Just few.
Many of us, I know it is money at the end of the day, it is a job at the end of the day. But at least there's a sense of service to at least the homeland. You understand? We can sit here all day and talk about the Chelsea, the Manchester United, the Arsenal, the Champions League and everything. But at least imagine 50 medias per day talking about the NFF and putting a video out there. And this NFF, this NFF, this NFF, this set of people, this set of people. Don't you think it will hit them hard?
You can only mention a few of them.
It will hit them hard. Yeah. But imagine a whole country where we have a lot of media houses, we have a lot of YouTube channels, we have a lot of radio stations, we have a lot of blogs writing a lot of things, and only 5, for example, now he's talking about the inefficiency, the capabilities of the NFF. It's not hitting anywhere to them. It's easy for them to suppress those news and those videos down. So we media houses, we fans, we should say this thing not until Super Falcons come on before we start tweeting. NFF should go out. No,
and after
we as final whistle now. Before the girls went for this WAFCON, we don't talk a recipe to failure, a disaster.
Because there was no preparation.
Say wahala go happen. People thought we don't know what we're saying.
How it can't be now?
So until we supporters, until we fans, until we media houses take 2-3 minutes of our time every day at least, if it is weekly, and put out a production to tell the world that these people, nothing they deal. I think we'll go better. I know there's insecurity in the land, so people are focused. We see a lot of channels talking about the insecurity, political aspect, and every other thing. But we should also focus. Sport is also a sector.
Sure.
And sport as a sector can also be a way to elevate poverty from the economy.
Even insecurity.
I'm telling you for a fact. There are other people feeding off the sporting sector of their own economy, and it's elevating a lot of them from poverty.
Yeah.
Look at the South Americans.
Mm.
This insecurity that we're battling now, they also have insecurity there.
Yeah.
The Venezuela, the Argentina, they're one of the poorest nations and the poorest continent you can ever think of. But what has tried to elevate them? It's football. If Nima sit down here telling you a story, poor boy. The same goes for the likes of Gabriel Jesus, Caicedo. You go and now them born pass.
Street painters.
See,
now,
we say we they born for here. South Americans, a father and a mother, they fit get 14 children.
They say they born for in a competition.
No, I'm just telling you. You can't hear their stories.
Yeah.
But now look at their leagues. So their leagues now recognize that they now come for Club World Cup competitions.
Yeah.
Before 7 now, then we they play now. Before Champions League winner will just go directly and play the Corinthians. Because I'm in Chelsea fan, it was 2012, 2013, I know Corinthians. I say Corinthians, what I know now for Bible. Before you know Corinthians flog Chelsea. Corinthians flog Chelsea. You understand?
Yeah.
So they're doing something right that, okay, they've not necessarily exporting, developing themselves. But what is these people doing for us? So we the fans, we the media houses, we need to do more. May not just be like saying, I only find out who they talk. If I'm lying now, after we put out this production now, check how many this thing now that I've talked about. Super Eagles not qualifying, Super Falcons not qualifying, this and that, this and that. Everybody will be focused on Aston Villa, PSG.
Once the league started,
or Man City, Arsenal. Now, I'm not saying they should not.
Yeah.
Probably that is what brings
pay attention
that's what brings the attention to their page or whatever.
Yeah.
But at least
Pay
chunk out a little bit of your time and call these people out. If many way they call people out, they will not feel them now. They will not feel them.
Now, in summary, official, we have to get rid of this set of the NFF and the NSC.
Yeah,
that's number one. The state FAs has to be more active.
Yes, ex-players should go back, not necessarily from ex-players now.
Yeah.
Should not just want to join from the national level.
Yes,
they should go back to their various states and try.
Okay.
And try and change things from the FA because now this FAs from this now this state FAs they vote. Election that is coming next month in September that Musa wants to win now. It's state FAs that will vote. Not me and you, not YouTube channels, not fans. So eventually now we'll say they vote this one again. Now two state FAs. So you should talk to your ex-players.
We need FAs in the state that are not corrupt.
Yeah.
That will not graze the palms of Gusau because their incentive is coming and all those things.
Definitely.
And then the media houses also has to pay more attention to the Nigerian football.
Yes, please. We should.
Because all this Arsenal, Man U and the like will not eventually change the game in Africa, in Nigeria in particular. So we have to pay more attention to our own local football too. Official, thank you so much. So it's amazing to have you. Well, that's our time. Let us know if you feel about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you again next time. Thank you.